So up next, Anthony Volpe. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Still early in the season, but so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom in both on base and runs. They do have some power.
Yeah, and you expect a club like this to gel and to put things together. When you break.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
2 on, 1 out. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam.
And we're back. Getting the nod on the mound, Clarke Schmidt. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
On the ground to third, might be 2. Over to Jazz, there's 1. On to Goldschmidt, that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Bryan Reynolds here. 4 for 8 in the series so far. There's a strike. Reynolds went deep in his most recent game. Two outs, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Heaney back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Well struck left field. And it's off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Swing and a ground ball. Takes it himself. 1 out in the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for New York, Trent Grisham. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
The other way. And there are 2 outs. Relay to third. In there safely.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swung on, belted, back there. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Yankees.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch to LeMahieu. That just misses, and that's ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Wells leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the second. Here's Joey Bart now. Bart tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Freddie Ferguson says he went around. And there's a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one 95 to finish him off. Up next for the Pirates, Spencer Horwitz. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Swings and he breaks his bat. Stretches out and hauls it in. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We played 2 full. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. They'll say this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Headed down the line, and that drops foul.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1. And he swings through that one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Gonzalez. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, bases empty. Here is Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here in Pittsburgh, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Liover Peguero. That's a strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 1 down. Base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
That's outside, and that's ball 1.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Judge is there. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. This to center field. Cruz hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Goldie now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Out to short, Peguero. Throws to first in time, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Chisholm off of first with 2 away. And that is out of play. On the ground to first. And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now it's going to be Austin Wells. Just a slow ground ball this time. Gonzalez to first in time. And that's the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Late swing, foul to the left.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being...
Caught him looking for the K. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. That misses the zone. Ball 1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Judge sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Tying run and scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Back to the mound. It hit him. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. Nick Gonzalez, the next to hit. And that's in there at the knees. Late swing, fouled off. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Heaney back to work. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Reynolds on the run. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Back to the top of the lineup. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's a fair ball. McCutchen returns it to the infield. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Reynolds gets under it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. In there, he's safe. Oh, he throws it away. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off.
Now that right fielder.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Swings through that one for strike one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. McCutchen going back. On the warning track, and hauls it in. And we're back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Ke'Bryan Hayes. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
You know, these Pirates looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Ke'Bryan down on strikes.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Figueroa batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, you're...
LeMahieu over to Jazz. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's Tommy Pham. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump. In the air to left center. Reaching for it, and brings it in. So we're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Carmen Mlodzinski.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Stanton at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Late with the swing there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Bart collects, fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And there's the strike. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Caleb Ferguson loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Wentz also throwing. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Chisholm now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Two outs. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Cruz going back. And gone. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now bottom of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Fair ball.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Yankees up by 3. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one missing inside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The pitch. Laser. Could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming around third is Reynolds. He'll score easily. Relay throw home.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Digging in, Spencer Horwitz. Bellinger makes the grab. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
McCutchen at the plate now. That's ball one. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. And that one missing low.
And you got to wonder with first base open, one out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Next offering upstairs.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Nick Gonzalez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball four, two aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Scott Effross comes on now.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Swings through that one for strike two.
No ball.
Bart, the lead runner at second. McCutchen at first. One gone.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that one lifted in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. Outside low. 1-0. 2 on, 2 outs. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Lunging, but it gets down. Run comes in from second, and now they trail by 1.
Picks himself up an RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
And a count 1-2. First and second, 2 down. Pitch misses, and the count is even, 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That missed by a lot, and it's 3-2. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open.
And a base hit right there. Here's the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 3-3.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Cruz in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 on, 2 outs. Line drive, and no one can get there. Here comes Hayes around third, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3. Next to hit, Tommy Pham, and that drops in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Goldie puts it away, and the inning is over. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. 7th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Yankees 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Ferguson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Cut on and lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
No outs, runner at first. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Ground ball, could be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag. Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. Line drive, base hit. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely. Really important at bat coming up now.
And the batter now, Anthony Volpe. And that one in the air center field. Cruz has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Cruz gets under it. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. The relay throw. Save. He moves up and a run scores on the sac fly. Here's Stanton now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And a breaking ball misses outside. On the corner for a strike. Popped up. Horwitz under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. Bottom of the seventh. Now the left fielder, Bryan Reynolds.
Left fielder, Bryan Reynolds.
Inside, just missed. And that one sliced foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Bart, the next to hit, takes outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Scott Effross done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Mark Leiter Jr. This is his 3rd time out this year. Tied at 4. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5. LeMahieu gets it to first. And there's 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's McCutchen. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Oh, no, he dropped it.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
So digging in, Nick Gonzalez. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. That one's in there, 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. They miss a big chance to take the lead. Back here at PNC Park, we're at the top of the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Tied at 4. Fly ball to right. Lays out and makes the play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's already homered in this game. Missed inside with the curve. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one fouled off. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And it hits the base of the wall. Oh, the throw is wild. And he'll pull into second safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
One out, runner at second. Now here's Trent Grisham, 1 for 3. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And next for New York, Austin Wells.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And fouled off. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Ground ball to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Line drive. Diving. Makes the grab.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Leiter back to work. That one hit the knees for a strike. Now 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good eye right there.
That's a really good take.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Looking to start something with one gone. And there's a curve through for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off down the right side. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1.
Very close pitch there, and that was a big one. Clearly he thought he got the inside corner on the mound, and he's showing his frustration a little bit.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. First offering, and it just misses. Popped up on the left side of the infield. LeMahieu nabs it, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Still all square at 4. So remaining in the game defensively, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. DJ LeMahieu to start things off. Not even close there. Ball one.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Line drive, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Cody Bellinger.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Cody Bellinger. On the ground, could be two. Fires to second for one. On to first, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground to third. On to first. And that is that. Yanks held in check. Score remains tied at 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the 9th, now the number 2 hitter, Tommy Pham. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Stanton hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Bryan Reynolds, known for his late inning heroics. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's to third. Over to Goldie. And they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Now batting, catcher Joey Bart.
This is Joey Bart. That clips the zone. That's strike one. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And a foul ball. Just
Ball
off the
back
inside edge. That
Ball
just
two.
misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and misses. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. This game's all tied at 4.
Now pitching
We're back,
for the
and on the
Pirates,
mound is the closer, Dennis Santana. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. It's Aaron Judge now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that is out of play.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that's in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
towards first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Paul Goldschmidt now.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Little chopper rolls foul. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. Long gone. That's into the rotunda area. Third home run of the season, and that's how they take the lead. It's 6-4. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And first offering is fouled off. Santana, 28 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Foul ball there.
One ball.
Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Bailey Falter loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Holderman, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of the 10th.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
To the right side, and it stays fair.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get.
Bailey Falter will take over here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Next offering is fouled back. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. Yankees 6 and the Buccos 4. Back here in Pittsburgh, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In the air, left field, down the line. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. They pick up a run, and now it's a 1-run game.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And now the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen. Upstairs, ball 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Next pitch misses way outside. High fly ball down the left field line. Stanton ranging back. Gone! Ball game! He'll circle the bases, and the Pirates walk it off in extra inning. One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. Well, Singy, he's been really up against it lately. Major struggles at the plate, but perhaps today he gets it going again.
Yeah, Boog, he needs to find his rhythm out there and just simplify his mindset in the box. I know it's easier said than done, but you just got to see the ball, hit the ball.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here on the hill here today. Alex Cobb. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Ready to go. Leading off, Cody Bellinger. Right side, Torres. Gets it to first. One up, one down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Makes the catch for the second out.
Aaron Judge.
2 down, bases empty. Now, Aaron Judge. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he...
Throw on to Torkelson, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Back here with my pal Singy and getting to start, Carlos Rodon.
Well, this guy's coming off a season where fell short of 200 strikeouts.
Welcome in if you're just joining us. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Still in the first inning, 0-0.